Gutter with it.
Gang, gang. Gutter with it. Bitch, you got a problem, shut up or come with it. Gutter with it. I'm the gutter man, smooth like butter man. Gutter with it, rough and rugged when I spit it. Gutter with it. I'm the shit, bitch, I don't need to admit it. Gutter with it. You don't want beef, boy, drop it and forget it. Gutter with it, rough and rugged when I spit it. As I step up to blaze another track, facelift my brother drops it fat off the meat rack. Butcher's cut, lay my tracks for free, bitch, what? Riding on them low roads, pimping hoes, cause I like to stunt. Flash my gold, crank the bass till the whoopers blow. Oh no, scrap deep, back up on the block. You can tell by the knock in the trunk, keep it pumped. At all times I'm on the grind, trying to get mine. Laundering illegal cash, stacking bank rolls. I can print out and show your ass. Who needs a rubber band? I got a Visa card, man. Charge it to the game. By the time I'm through the streets, you gon' know the name. President of LSC, the one and only Master Scrap D. Quick to snatch the mic out the hands of an MC. You not hype your record like gang, gang.
Yeah, right now.
What's up, all you motherfucking gutter rats? Happy New Year, you filthy fucking animals.
2025.
Man, I don't even want to think about it because I swear this fucking last year felt like 6 months.
Yeah. Not working didn't help me, so.
Yeah, I can't imagine, man. I'd go fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was like the worst 6 months ever.
I bet, man.
The guy says on the way.
Heard that, boss lady.
So, do you guys do anything for New Year's?
Yeah, we went to my girlfriend's mom's house. We went over there and had a little family. They do their Christmas thing on New Year's, so we went over there and had our little get together and opened a few presents, played a few games, just hung out and shit. Nothing special, man. I took the kiddos home about 9:30 because, of course, I worked all day yesterday, so took them home, came home, fucking went to bed. I think I finally fell asleep right before midnight, so.
Yo, what up?
Yes.
What up, y'all?
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Living the dream, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm living. I don't know about the dream.
You living somebody's dream, Muggs. We just don't know who she is, man.
Like a nightmare shit.
I'm telling you, man.
So Kenny has not really told us anything about you other than your new band, and you have a new song. Your
Yeah.
first interview. So please tell us something about yourself.
Right.
Like,
I was just saying, let us
on.
know. Let
Well,
us
I
know
like
y'all
your background.
what y'all about.
All right. Well, I'm Dane. This is Bernie. He's on the guitar. I'm writing the lyrics and singing. We've been playing together for about 5 years now. Writing a whole lot more songs than we have on Wax, but we got an album that's coming out. We're about to drop. We've got 4 videos. We've been revising, but we've got 4 in the line ready to go. Steady energy on it. It hasn't been the most continuous. It's had to been blocked up, but it's finally coming to a head, and shit, we're super excited about it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work. Excuse my voice. I'm a little sick. I got whatever everybody's got going on, but
I was fixing to say it's every fucking where, man.
dude, I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, it's bad. I'm just in it, so I might sound a little funny, but yeah, we've been working hard at it, like Dane said. We've had some setbacks, but yeah, we're getting there. It's finally almost done. I just did a 7-hour mix session and came right over here. That's why we were a little late. So
Hell yeah.
I did email you 2 of the first up, Rome being one and No More being the other.
Yeah,
So,
she had sent them right before y'all hopped on. She said she had gotten them through, so we got.
dude,
them
I don't know
like
what
that.
happened. We didn't have no time to prep. We were,
There were
Yeah.
some communication issues
Yeah.
apparently, but hey, we made it. You know.
Hey man, no worries at all. Shit, we
Yeah.
we know all too well about fucking communication issues, but
Oh
trust
yeah.
me.
Well, whip Kenny forward.
Can we see you guys?
yeah, I'll see you
I was gonna
guys.
say, yeah, no, I got my cam off, but hold on, swap it on yet. Nope, y'all
There he
good.
is. All
Yeah,
right.
no, it ain't nothing on y'all's end. Yeah, like we was just sitting backstage, and then when we started shit, we usually just hop on cam when everybody gets on and shit. And, you know,
Right on.
we ain't the prettiest of faces, so you know we try to not break the cameras as often as we can.
It's all good. What's your name again, bud?
So I go by Obsolete.
Obsolete.
Yeah, that'll be my legal name here within the next year. That's the next plan, man. I hate my actual government name, so that's neither here nor there.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, your government given name. Yeah.
That's right, man. It's such a common name too, man. My real name's Josh, so it's like it's already a fucking horrible name as it is, but it's just one of them like Obsolete's pretty much who I am, bro. So it's just one of them like there's a long story behind it, but eventually changing my name to Obsolete is just like kind of that closing of a chapter essentially. So
hell yeah.
But where you boys from, man? Where y'all at right now?
Well, we're in Seminole right now, right on Starkey.
I told you could.
Gang, I'm a Seminole boy.
Oh
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
we got more Florida boys in the
Florida
house.
boys?
Yeah.
Well, I stay in Largo right now, but I'm originally from right outside of Detroit.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, Michigan boy, but I've been here about 16 years. So.
I was gonna say you went from fucking farthest north you can get to the furthest south you can get, didn't you?
Yeah. Not necessarily by choice. The family all moved down, so I had to be close to family, you know.
Hey man, I get it. That's how I wound up out here in Oklahoma, man. Me and the ex-wife split up. She moved out here, and then a couple years later, I moved out here. You know, be closer to the kids, man. Because of course, you know wherever the kids are, that's where I'm gonna be anyway. So I spent most of my life in Kentucky, man. Fucking, I've lived a little bit everywhere, but about 20 years in Kentucky, and then I've been here. I'll be in Oklahoma. This will be my third year this year, I think. I don't fucking know, man. They're all starting to run together now.
Right on.
Well, let me tell y'all a little story, man. So
go ahead, man. I was just about to say, what else y'all got, man? We don't know much. So
all right. So I was in. So when I was like 11 to 13, I was bad. I was a bad kid, man, and you know, I loved Michael Jackson. I used to dance like Mike. You know what I mean? I loved Michael Jackson. Grew up on Michael Jackson, and I remember hearing that he, you know, about that whole first incident, right? And it broke my heart, dude. It broke my heart. I was so disappointed. Right that year, it was like I was like in third grade, and I remember it clear as day. It was right when my dad left, right, and left my mom, and I remember being so heartbroken, and that Ghetto D album was coming out, bro. That Master P Ghetto D. Bro, I turned from dancer to gangster.
He said it was overnight.
So
and man, ate one ice cream bar, it was over.
So it brought me down that path. So I ended up like when I was 11 to 13, I was in the Florida Sheriff's Boys Ranch up in Live Oak.
Okay.
And I remember me and my buddy were down there. We were smoking a joint by the river there, and two of the older cats that we were messing with were rapping and freestyling. And I remember sitting there high as hell, and I said, "Man, I want to write music, man. I want to write music." And you know, I've been practicing for a long time ever since. Really, you know, all I did in school was practice lyrics. And you know, I you know, as a younger man, I was, you know, doing a lot of rapping, and I started singing a little bit and messing with different melodies and kind of finding where I'm at now. And it took a long time. Like I've done the rap thing with producers, and really, so me and Bernie met. So I was, you know, I pretty much spent most of my teens in programs, and pretty much all my 20s in prison or in the streets. You know, at the end, I was homeless. I had nothing. 7 years ago, man, I had nothing, no clothes, no nothing. And it was then I met him at a men's meeting, and I was like, shit, I was 135 pounds, dude, soaking wet. I was just fresh out of detox, you know, in between prison and this next jail sentence. You know what I mean? And we linked up at a men's meeting that was very pivotal. It was a pivotal point in both of our lives.
It was.
You know, and I ended up
he knew, he had heard I played guitar, and then he was like, well, hey, I got this video, me and my boy.
Bro, it was Jason. It was Jay Sinner. I don't know if you
Yeah, I know Jay.
Sinner, right? But Sinner was super talented, man. And
Yeah.
I had some experiences with him, you know, a while back, you know, before you know, yeah. So
Yeah, I already know.
yeah. So, but you know, he was definitely a stepping stone, man. And
so he showed me that video, and I was like, "Oh, cool, man." It's like, okay, he's into music, and then he disappeared for 4 months.
Yeah, I went to jail. We went to jail. You know, I got out, and I you know, I just had this intensity. Like I had something had to change. It was like this mind flip, right? Like, you know, I'm done telling myself bullshit. Like that's not an option no more. And
Yep.
Stop cleaned up for real.
Changes.
Yeah, so
cleaned up for real, gained about 40 pounds. He came into a group, and I didn't even believe it was him. So he came into a group, and then we hooked back up and started working. We worked together, and then he had a company, and I jumped on, and then he's steadily asking me, hey, man, need to come to the studio. He built a studio over here. Need to come to the studio. I was kind of playing with some other people at the time, but finally I was like, I didn't have a license at the time. I was like, all right, man, yeah, you know, you got to come get me. And that was when we did the first song, I think. Was that with Brandon Kish, or was that the wedding song?
But I think the one that really clicked for us was so I'm just so you guys know, I'm in the middle of a divorce, and but I was about to get married, and I wanted to write a song, right, for as a wedding gift, and it worked out great. You know, I mean, me and him and my partner Susu sat in there, and we really came up with something really cool, and we had T-Boz master it at the end, which was like right before he died. And so that was cool, and that really like sparked this chemistry between us about, you know, writing songs. And man, we've been killing it, bro.
He told me, hey man, you want to write a song for my wedding? I'm like, well, yeah, sure. I was like, when is it? He said 2 weeks. I said, damn, dude, okay, a little pressure.
That's about everything that goes on.
Yeah,
hell yeah,
quick, fast.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to though. Like
he's up here. He's hurry, let's do a new one. And I'm down here trying to perfect everything. So we kind of balance out in the middle, dude, and we get it to work. You know,
I was gonna say sometimes you gotta have that shit, man, because I get in the habit too. Like, you know, I get in that fucking spurt where it's like I'll be in the fucking studio and I knock out 3-4 tracks at a fucking time, and then I just look at the computer for a fucking week, you know, and just
comes in waves.
Yeah, man. You know,
we've had a good wave going though, man. We are the creativity is flowing. We got the songs on this album we'll be releasing, and then we got a whole nother worth 10. I mean, yeah, it's flowing. So
that's good, man. And it's good. Like, it's always nice to have somebody you can play off of, because I'm sure, you know, there's times where, you know, y'all link up and it's like, you know, obviously we all love music, so it's not that we're not feeling fucking music, but there are them times where the writer's block, or, you know, you just kind of had an off day and you're trying to shake it off, but you're kind of in the studio and trying to find that fucking groove, and then you're just sitting beside your homie and you're just kind of feeling that energy of him, you know, and you're like, oh yeah, all right, you know, all right, let me knock this rust off, man. So it's always it always helps to have somebody.
The key is, and what we've been able to do is be consistent.
Yeah.
So that's really the key. We all have them off days. We've had terrible days where nothing happen, but consistently our practice day is Thursday, every Thursday, and then me and him hang out outside of that. We're consistently going, even if it sucks. We're pushing, and then those periods where it just clicks. Some of them songs just come right out. Some of them we got to work at. But
because I mean, music, it happens, you know, on its time. I mean, like, you know, having a band, that is an unfortunate thing where it's like, you know, you've got more than one person, so you can't, you know, everybody's got to get together on that time, and you've got to make it work, you know, and sometimes you got to get in there and fucking, we planned to have a session at 8, but here we are at 9:30, and we're kind of finding that groove, man. We wanted to be done by 9, but let's stick it out for another 30 minutes, man. I think we're on to something, you know. And
we have a lot of those. And our drummer is another big piece of the puzzle. Pat, he came along probably a year or year and a half after me and Dane. We did at first we did a acoustic thing. So we started just in the studio, and I would sit down, play the guitars, the bass, play whatever, and then I was like, man, we need. Or Dane said we need to do some shows. So I grabbed the acoustic. That's all I had at the time, and we started arranging it to where I could make it a song for like acoustic. So we played a few shows, and then people liked it. So we were like, okay. I said, Dane, we need to pull together a band. I need a drummer. I need some live musicians. And then one day I come to the studio, and this dude's there, Pat. I don't even know how. Roger brought him, I think.
Some dude that I met from AA. I was sponsoring the guy, and yeah, that's a crazy story. He introduced us.
And then Pat was there, and he loved it. So we
it was perfect. They were like they turned out all to be from Michigan.
Right, Pat's from Michigan as well.
And my dad and his family, his side of the family, are all from Detroit as well. So it's kind of like
meant to be.
It's a small world after all.
But yeah, Pat is also consistent. That's like the theme here. The key is we're consistent.
I feel like this is what I've realized with everything, right? Is like wherever your energy flows is what grows, right? No matter if it's every day, but if it's consistently for a day a week for 4 or 5 years, bro, it's inevitable, right? It's gonna take longer, but unlike my construction company, that like took up most of my time. You know what I mean? But we all carved out this time. Yeah. And it's been longer because we've put in a littler amount of time, but it's been consistent, so it's still being fruitful, right?
And I was gonna say that's another, unfortunate side of this that a lot of people don't realize is, and again, I'm a solo artist, so speaking just from one person, I can only imagine having 3 or 4 guys who have 3 or 4 different relationships and kids and jobs and all of that, and then everybody, like you said, being able to carve out that time to get together, and of course it's going to take longer because unless we do live in that world where some people can sit at home and make money, but not everybody has that I don't want to say ability. I mean, we don't all have those same opportunities. Some of us have to get up, go to the 9 to 5 every fucking day, and then carve out the time for the family outside of that, and then still have our, music life as well. So, and again, that's that dedication. And like you guys said, that consistency, because it's going to take you a little bit longer, but you've got to stay at it, because it doesn't matter, how long it takes. Motherfuckers still get up every day and go to practice. It's like people still get up every day and get better at their craft. Even the greats, still. I mean, and Eminem obviously is a pivotal reference for me. But that quote was, he wants to get better every fucking day. Like, that's his goal. He knows he's good, but he's never gonna consider himself the greatest. Because he knows he can get better, and that's that mentality that makes you great. Everybody can claim to be great, but if you're not willing to put in the work and be consistent with it, it's not going to happen.
Absolutely. Consistency is the key to anything.
It is.
Right?
And I mean, look at the algorithm. That's a prime example of just, that word right there, consistency. If you want to get into this fucking bullshit algorithm and be on everybody in their mama's newsfeed, you got to be consistent. You got to be posting every day. You got to be commenting. You got to be liking. You got to, because again, that's what moves you forward.
Right, and we're actually trying to learn all that now.
Well, we hired a manager. We're gonna push him.
Yeah.
We need him to push
his ass work.
If we can get a hold of.
We gonna. Somebody got look. What I do realize also is when you put your mind to something and you're going there.
Yeah.
You'll attract the right people to help you if you believe that. If I believe that, guess what's happening? They're coming. Yep. I don't know.
You're gonna have to weed through the bullshit, but they're coming.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
And that's especially this music. Man, I learned, real early and real quick that, unfortunately, you're gonna have more bad than good. But if you can weed through the bad, it's so worth it when you find the fucking good. Because then, like you said, you guys found your other pieces to this giant puzzle that you're putting together. And everybody's willing to come in and put the same hard work, the same dedication, bringing the same thing to the table, because you all want this. And it's just once having, like you said, to be able to weed through the bullshit.
Absolutely. It looks like Pat joined.
What
There's
up,
Pat, the drummer.
What up? What up?
Oh, he's a drummer. Shit, I thought that was a
There he is.
saxophone behind him. Shit.
Pat, we were talking about consistency, how we've been consistent.
Yeah. You mean
You know,
like in
that's
the
been-
studio or like consistency?
Just us
everything.
getting together, me, you, and Dane. Just how we've built this, over the last few years.
Yeah. I mean, I met you guys in 2021 and we hit the ground running and we really haven't missed a beat since.
Yeah.
We've been
No
through a
pun
few-
intended.
We've been through a few bass players.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that sounds about right. It's usually the bass players. I feel like in bands that it's always the bass players.
Yeah. I feel like
Alright.
I'm picking the
God,
bass
But
players.
God, doesn't it make a difference when you're writing with that bass and it just
Oh man, and that's such a pivotal it's just like the drums in a band, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
If the bass is off, you might as well have the drummer be off. I mean, you could
Right.
people that appreciate it and can hear the music can tell, man, because again, that bass is essentially that same fucking rhythm line that you're looking for, like your drummer is, man, and that's also where your energy comes from a lot of times. Like again, I'm not taking nothing away. I've seen some crazy ass drummers and crazy ass guitarists and shit, but it's almost always the fucking guy on the bass that you see doing some crazy shit in the fucking corner, rocking out, and all the band was like vibing for a second, and they look over and they see the bass player just over there fucking in the groove, and they fucking turn up just a little bit more, man. I don't know why, but I guess that's why
Hell
the ego
yeah.
comes with the bass.
And they're always usually like the mellow one, kind of like the peacekeeper.
Yeah,
the bass
like
player's
the
usually the guy in the back.
but the most flamboyant on the stage. Like you see them on stage and they're like chilled in the corner, like you gotta approach them, but on
it's
stage
really
they're just fucking
Hey,
going
Frank,
ham.
Frank was the one. He
it's
was
really Bernie, bro. Bernie keeps running them off, bro. I mean,
That's
Yeah.
That
That's
is not
funny.
how this happened.
Bernie be like, yeah, give me that bass. Let me show you how to do it real quick. And then
You ain't playing that right, bud. Let me see it. Let me see it.
So I recognize the Heartwork name. So you affiliated with the Heartwork Studio?
yeah. So we started.
Yeah, I performed there quite a few times.
Yeah, that's what's
That's
up,
our
man.
practice space.
Yeah, that's the
That's where we
space,
play.
man. So I actually, man, when I was right before I went to jail that last time and started a different path in life, Kenny was had the boom boom room in between, on the aisle in between where he's at now and where I'm
Yeah.
at. And
3
I
different
helped,
ones.
yeah. So I bought some I ended up selling them my speakers. I helped them try to get this thing up to fire code, dude. We were doing going to pads, carpet pad dump sites, grabbing it, putting it up on the wall as if this is gonna work, bro. So I knew about this place, so that I got my stuff together, I have some friends, I'm getting some money now, I'm doing the construction thing, so I got a couple people involved, some really good friends of mine, one of my best friends, Susu, that helps us a lot with the videos. He's my partner at the studio, and our buddy Alex. We also had a couple other people that have been kind of in and out of that kind of build and getting that going, but for the most part it's us three, me, Susu, and Alex, that been running the shows, or keeping up with the equipment, and it's been good, but it's been great for us to have a place to practice. It's like a man cave, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
we go in there once a week, and I'm just I'm getting loose. We're feeling the music. Well, me, I'm trying to write something, every time, because singing the same songs is great, and I love them, and I actually find new ways to sing them, which keeps it exciting, but
For him.
so the lives may sound a little different from the recordings.
It's good. Again,
It's
it
good,
was
though.
that what I was talking about. He's up here, and then I'm on the music end. I've been playing guitar since I was 11, writing music for a long time, and Pat, drummer for a long time, and we're focused on having the music sound good. You got to practice it, have it tight, you know, because if a band, you could sound great on that. If you ain't tight, you ain't nothing, you know?
Yeah.
So hey man, we gotta play the song again, dude. Come on. So yeah,
Yo.
there's the balance. But Dane's always pushing for new stuff, which I love. Don't get me wrong, it gets my creativity going too. So yeah, it's a good balance.
Yeah, I was just say you gotta have that balance, man.
Frustrating at times, but a good balance.
Yeah, I like how you guys, you made your name the name of your venue, so it's like
we couldn't find a better one, man.
We tried. Yeah,
I got it
like
done.
the name Heartwork.
You know, it speaks volumes. You know
it's like
about
two ways of promoting. You're promoting your band and your venue. So,
and have you seen my trucks though?
Nah.
So the Heartwork Media Company, right, is the name of the S corp that the studio is in. And when I set up that company, I was like, I was still in my addiction. I got roped off by code enforcement, and the guy I was working for made me he paid for me to get my own corporation to save his ass. So I'm like, I asked the accountant, I'm sitting in there, I'm like, what can we, I know it's for this, but can I use it for music? Like, I really want to do music. Like, I'm not trying to do this construction shit. I know I need it now. So like, I'll just abbreviate it, HWMC. And so it's all, I mean, I got it branded, that's branded very well. But as far as, so I ended up starting the studio and the media company, but I had partners, and I had no partners in the construction company. So we ended up starting a new S corp, Heartwork Media Company, which kind of got abbreviated to HWMC, which got even cut in half for the band name, and
right, yeah, HW.
So, yeah.
Heartwork, but the name itself, I think it's great because it's kind of what we are all doing. Dane told you his backstory. I have a similar story. Rough life growing up outside of Detroit there. Got in a lot of trouble for a long time. Dad got in a car accident at 5 years old. He's a quadriplegic. So I kind of didn't have that male figure. Then my mom got killed when I was 12. And she had actually just got me my first guitar. And after that happens, when I threw myself into music there and sat down and learned. But I was a bad kid, I didn't have the parental guidance. So, it took me all through my 20s. And then at 33, I had lived down here for a while, did some time down here, just like in Michigan, actually got off parole by moving to Florida and finishing it down here. I couldn't do it in Michigan, but I got off and had some things happen at 33 years old, had a very profound spiritual experience, you could say, to where I got sober and moved out here to Clearwater. And that's kind of what started that. But the name Heartwork fits perfect for what we're doing. It's like, for me, God changed my heart, at that point in time in life. And it's been a ride ever since,
Gave you a purpose.
It's a perfect name too. Yeah. Heartwork. Because we're working on our heart. I'm trying to be better, every day, trying to be better.
Yeah,
do better.
I liked what Obsolete said about an Eminem quote, trying to be, better and not, never reaching that place. Because I feel like once I reach that, if I reach that place, then I'm done learning.
Yeah, where else is there to go?
Then you're complacent.
You know what I'm saying? Then what's the point? If I'm done learning, I know all there is to know. So I strive to be a better me today than I was yesterday, and a better one tomorrow than I was today.
Absolutely.
That's
you can do.
Like, that's been my whole thing for a long time now. I tell everybody, it's like, yesterday don't mean shit. Obviously everybody's got a past, but we can't do anything to change that shit. And they're all lessons we had to learn in order to get to where we are today. So the object is to take all that shit that we learned, and instead of fucking not utilizing it, just because it's like anything else, man, when you read something and you gain it from a textbook, all those life lessons we learned are fucking knowledge. And if we don't use it to become better tomorrow, what are we really fucking doing? It doesn't matter if it's in life, as a parent, as an artist, as a fucking employee, whatever. We are all supposed to get better. As humans, we are meant to fuck up. That it's just in our DNA. It's what we do. But it's not about the fuck ups. It's about the rebounds and what do we do to learn and become better from those fuck ups.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. What do you
But I
think?
do-
Pat down there, he ain't never fucked up though. Pat.
Nah,
Yeah.
that ain't. He's square
You can
behind.
see, you can tell.
Hey man, I joke like I've only ever been to jail one time, knock on wood, man. And it was for some bullshit when I was 19, you know, and all the charges were dropped. Like it's one of them when they fucking do a background check on me, I always get that nice little piece of paper in the mail where it tells me what's there, but 9 times out of 10, unless it's like some hardcore fucking background check, employers don't even see it because like I said, everything was dropped. It was some bullshit charges. But that doesn't mean, you know, there weren't plenty of times I probably should have. Like,
Right?
but
You
again,
got
you know,
lucky.
it's just- yeah, you know, I learned at a very young age, man. I know, you know, when I go hard, you know, so it's like I need to refrain. You know, I knew what I didn't want to become, and you know, where I lived and in the environment I was around, it would have been real easy to do so. So, but I tell everybody, man, like I've had homies that, you know, did years in the pen and shit like that. And at the end of the day, we all have to walk our paths for a fucking reason, you know. And I've never tried to judge anybody for what they've done in their past because, like I said earlier, our past is our fucking past, man. At the end of
Absolutely.
the day, it doesn't define us. Who we are at our fucking core is not defined by the actions that we made. It's about the actions that we're doing to become better from those fuck ups, man. Because
Absolutely.
that's what makes a good person, bro. I don't give a fuck how much money you got in your bank account. It ain't got shit to do with your religion, your fucking views on politics, none of that shit. You know, the content of your character is what matters to me.
That's
Right.
it. Content and character for sure.
And what
Let's
I
have some
would I would
music.
like yeah, let's listen to some music.
I was fixing to say, boss lady, ready to fucking rock
So
them out.
we
Let's go.
start with first we do the trailer for Rome, and then afterwards we will play the whole song.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
that's no video.
It's a
yet.
nice little trailer we put together. Yeah.
That's a nice little trailer first.
Hell yeah.
I've got laser focus. My mind is in control.
Oh, that sounds weird.
Now we're on the road.
Is it the tapping? Nice. Did that sound Did that sound weird on y'all's?
It does on this end, like for us in the studio, but I don't think it comes out that way on the other end of the stream. That's something it always. I don't know why, but I've noticed it too on mine. Like with people I know what it sounds like.
Compression or something. In
Yeah,
the
it's something
algorithm.
about it's something about StreamYard, man. I actually stopped using StreamYard and started using OBS for the thing because it's something about how StreamYard compresses everything through the live. All that technical shit. I'm not gonna act like I know, but I know there's.
Right on. So this is the mix we actually just finished tonight.
Oh, is it?
From tonight? Yeah, yeah. It's about 98%. Yep, 98% the final.
Let's get it.
Yeah. The video will be coming soon. Should be by the end of January, I would think.
This is Dane's first time hearing this.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it sounds terrible.
It's the strain on the other end. It sounds good. Huh?
There's no need to waste time. It's in your mind. I'll find a path to a great end. I would leave the world behind. Look in my eyes, you'll find fire blazing. You never heard my story. This reminds me of a time before. They say no guts, no glory.
What happened there?
Sorry, technical difficulties. I reload the email.
I was gonna say it's probably the fucking media player. That shit does it to me sometimes too. I've had that shit happen to me where it just stops playing in the middle of the fucking shit.
Yeah, that's why I always download them bitches.
There's something about that update with the new media player.
Mm-hmm. Windows always fucking something up.
Just meant we need to start it over. That's all.
There's no need to waste time. It's in your mind. I'll find a path to a great end. I would leave the world behind. Look in my eyes, you'll find fire blazing. You never heard my story. This reminds me of a time before. They say no guts, no glory. I've got laser focus. My mind is in control. I can really notice it's about to blow. How did we get this way? It didn't take too long. Now we're on the road. I was sleeping in the classroom. I was dreaming about how life could be brand new. I remember getting bad news, long hits and tattoos. In my head again, you never heard my story. You've never been, my face will come before me. I've got laser focus, my mind is in control. I can really notice it's about to blow. How did we get this way? It didn't take too long. Now we're on the road.
Yeah, I fuck with that vibe, man. I dig that.
Yeah, yeah, you got to
Yeah.
hear it on. I don't know if you got good speakers there, but to really, I know on this it wasn't sounds compressed real bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm sure it's one of them too. Like,
I know the sound was good on my end, so it should be good on the
Oh,
yeah, I was
broadcast.
just saying. Normally, a lot of the times, man, it comes through like to the studio that way. That's what I was trying to say before it played. Like, and that's something on the other end. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I listened to it on the actual stream. It didn't. It sounded pretty decent on the stream. So
yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's-
actually checked it too. It was sounding good. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what I was
And
saying.
just like
No.
that, I really fucking loved it too.
It's something. Yeah,
You,
it's something.
you
about
liked it, you
streaming.
said, Miss
Yeah,
Love?
she
Oh,
said she
yes,
loved it.
I fucking loved it.
Yeah, it
Hell
gives
yeah.
me.
Cool.
Good.
I hate doing this, even with fucking like rappers and everybody else we have on, man. But it's the only way I know how to like give them comparisons, I guess. But it gave me like Disturbed meets like Three Doors Down meets like Five Finger Death Punch vibes. Like those
Hey,
three,
I'll
like
take it.
you know what I mean? Like those three there, the vocals especially, man, really gave me heavy Disturbed vibes. But the drums and the
Nice.
guitar, man, was a
Add
lot of the.
Stain to that list, and you're perfect.
Yeah, and I was gonna say with a tank,
Stain.
like, and I think it's a little bit of that stained. Yeah, with that, I think it's that Florida accent, man, is what shines through with that stain there that she's noticing too, because it was a little bit of that too, man. And I like the sound because I love everything, man. I'm not just a fucking rap guy, so it's like it's one of those, But I dig that sound, man. Y'all definitely have something with that for sure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate
Yeah,
that, man.
lot of work here. But we're getting there. Wait till you hear the ones coming. We got
Yeah.
our newer songs. It's a progression. They're getting better and better.
Oh yeah, and it's one of those things, man. Like we said earlier, it's a lot different for a guy like me or a guy like Muggs, where we get online and we fucking buy our beats, or we hit our homies up and we got a beat in mind or whatever, But then we get in the studio. That's again not taking nothing away from what we do, but that's a whole different monster when you got 3, 4, 5 guys that you got to get in the studio. You got to get everybody's mic hooked up, make sure everybody's levels sounding good. And all right, now we got to get this part recorded first so we can get that down. And then, all right, now I need you to come in and do this. Like that shit, me and Muggs can rock out a song in, a fucking hour, and, another hour mix and mastered if we really wanted to, just shooting some bullshit numbers and have something up, where you guys 2 hours in, you might have the drums and half the guitar laid down.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
all the
it's a
vocal-
fucking
Longer than 2
process.
hours.
Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
mix all them vocal stems, all that
Oh,
shit. Man.
right. I was
Oh,
gonna say
dude,
that's
yeah,
if
it's a
you're ready to
process.
lay down. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not a and
And the
just fucking
layers.
unloading equipment, man. Fuck, dude, setting the drums up. and
Yeah, that's
fucking-
the first 2 hours, right?
Yeah,
I
that
got
takes
the
that takes a
easiest
couple hours.
job. I got the easiest job, bro. I got
right.
this
You get to
little-
show up and sing.
Yeah, got this.
Yeah, he goes boop, boop.
So I just got my audio box. That's all I
And I'm
need.
like, see you guys. I gotta get up early. See ya. I'm
Send me what you
kidding,
got.
bro.
Y'all get done,
I
man.
help, man.
He helps a little
I
bit.
help.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it's
he
a
does.
process. The,
He helps
recording,
carry drums. I got to give him credit where credit's due. He helps me out
Oh
big
yeah,
time.
man. That's one of the things I gotta say about most bands that I've come across.
You
man.
always
Like,
got to help the drummer, man.
I was gonna say, yeah, a good band,
And the
man. You
sound
always
guy.
look out for each other because fuck, man, that shit sucks, bro. Especially, it's nice when you got a venue you can back right up to and unload and just go right in. But God forbid you got some fucking stairs you got to maneuver.
Oh,
or,
yeah.
it's an upstairs fucking venue, and then you got 20 fucking stairs to go
I'll
up.
be
Oh,
right
yeah.
back.
Fucking
guys.
drums.
My nose.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Hell yeah.
You got that COVID 64 or whatever number they're on.
Yeah.
Right. I
Yeah.
was supposed to say
Something.
386.
Mm,
But yeah, man, I definitely dig y'all's vibe, and I'm excited to see what y'all got. Obviously, it's always about getting better, man. But you could just genuinely tell you guys are like so excited about what you got fucking coming in. You found your fucking pocket, man. Y'all found your groove, and you can
Yeah.
definitely tell with that one and the little trailer that you had for the fucking video, man. I'm excited to see that video because I'm sure it's gonna
Yeah.
be fucking
That
dope.
shit.
Yeah,
That
for sure.
shit was fun, bro.
Oh, I
Oh,
bet
That
it
shit
was.
was fun.
I seen
Hey,
homie out there on
Miss
the dock
Luck.
fucking drumming and shit.
Hey, Miss
Yeah.
Luck, will you play that? Will you play Soar, the other one I sent you real quick? Dude, we had so much fun
Yeah.
shooting those videos, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, you didn't see
I can.
I did. No, I don't have a trailer for Other Side, but we got that little trailer for for sore,
I can
right?
pull
So
that up. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she said she can pull it up.
So real quick, I'll just tell you a little bit about this. I rushed the shit out of this one. I added on another video because I was so excited. This shit ain't mastered. This shit, the music to this, I was like, we're shooting this video. I don't give a fuck. We're gonna put this shit
It's
to the front
happening,
of the
guys.
line.
We're doing it.
We're doing it. So the mix ain't all that, but dude, it's a badass song, and the video is gonna be so fucking badass.
Hell yeah.
Then I'll see if she wants to play. No More is the other one I sent her because it's the next.
We don't need. We don't gotta have a video just to give them an idea.
Oh,
of the
no.
music.
It's like being away into the unknown. On my way up, just to stay up. We won't wait up anymore. Take a look.
Yeah. That's yeah. Yeah, you can tell y'all had fun. Oh, hold on, y'all muted here. Hold on.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was dope. That was a hell of a weekend.
I bet
Yeah.
it was.
You got a little Linkin Park reference in the chat too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, that's a.
Oh.
I appreciate you.
Hey, I was just about to say, and then he said he can hear a little Godsmack on that one, and I was about to say it was kind of giving me a little Godsmack vibes the way you came in there at the beginning. You know, that fucking the bear. I don't think it's the bear, like that deeper. You know, right there in the beginning, as the fucking video cut in.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm getting impatient, so let's take the last song too.
She's
All
ready
right.
to play the.
Let's do the last song, but let me tell you
What are we
something
doing?
about this last song. Let me just get it to like a minute. So this last song, right? I was going through it. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a divorce, and it turns out we was in the studio, and I was stressing, man. She was blowing up my life, you know what I mean? But blah
Right.
blah blah. I'm not gonna get much into it, but we were at the studio, and he started playing this riff, and I just started writing. Dog, I was done, bro. I was done. But this was like 8 months before it ended up coming to a head. No, this was like a year before it came to a head, and
Yeah.
I ended up filing for the divorce. But it's the same ending chords as that wedding song. It literally ends with the outro, which are the same chords as No More. So
Oh,
we named
shit.
it the wedding song, and then this one was dubbed the divorce song.
Oh no, yeah,
No more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you send them? No more?
yeah, they got No More. Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's get it.
I have my camera on when I'm typing.
Break the chains that hold you here. Wait, don't you know me? I become the face of all your fears, and you choose to believe the story. I pray that it will go away, but I don't know what it'll take. 'Cause I've been here all the way, and I can't live this way. You feel this pain no more. I'm hearing what you're saying, but I can't say it no more. I don't wanna leave, but I can't stay. 'Cause in your mind, I'm the monster you made. Now I can't fight this war. No more, no more. No, I can't do this no more, no more. Take a look inside yourself. I pray God takes this darkness. I know you're shook, so cry for help. We can find it in this carnage. pray that this will go away, but I don't know what it'll take. 'Cause I've been here all the way, and I can't live this way. You feel this pain no more, no more. I'm hearing what you're saying, but I can't save you no more, no more. I don't wanna leave you, but I can't stay. 'Cause in your mind, I'm the monster you made. Now I can't fight this war, war, war. No more, no more. No, I can't do this no more, no more. No, take no more, I can't take no more, I can't take no more, I can't live this way. You feel this pain no more, no more. I'm hearing what you're saying, but I can't save you no more, no more. I don't wanna leave you, but I can't stay. 'Cause in your mind, I'm the monster you made. Now I can't fight this war, war, war. No more, no more. Now I can't do this no more, no more.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I definitely fuck with that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
As I'm saying, rap is usually my lane. The only rock music I listen to is when I'm over at Kenny's drinking and he puts on rock music. But yeah, I can dig that shit, man. Like I can listen to that.
Yeah, I think Michael in the chat said he hears a little Avenged Sevenfold on that one. I can definitely hear that too.
Yeah, see, like that's different language to me. I'm like,
Oh,
I don't
shit,
know. I don't know what any of these bands are.
Hold on.
How
we
do you
got-
all get to like the chat? Like, what do you
So,
view?
I
on
was just
the-
about to say, I'm over here. I got YouTube pulled up on one of my other pages, and then I mean the private chat y'all could do like right there from StreamYard. But I was about to tell you guys if y'all want to pull up YouTube either from your personal or just whatever, so y'all can drop some socials and shit, whatever y'all got. I know you said you got your YouTube coming soon, but that way everybody can follow y'all on there and shit as well. Because I know personally, I definitely like to have it so I can keep up with y'all. What's up, boss lady?
First, I'll have to say I'm really sorry that I said that I was impatient for the next song. I just meant I've been looking so forward, and after the first song, I really fucking fucked with it.
Yeah,
I was just
you was
really
ready to
looking
hear
forward
that next one.
to the next song. It was not that I wanted the show to end. And
No,
I also like
knew
to
what
say
you meant.
that
This
I
is,
have
I was gonna
received
say this is boss
the
lady's
second
lane.
email, so we can also play the other side, if I remember the title correct.
Other side.
Yeah.
So we sent one more song. We just couldn't find it. We just found it.
But the only problem is that email is empty. You forgot to attach the file.
Done that before.
Again,
Hey man, I've been at a show
we're
and
just
had
teasing
fucking.
everybody.
it's
had
not just
artists-
me fucking up tonight.
Hey, I was gonna say I've been at a show and had artists like I'm up there with the DJ. I'm like, all right, you got a flash drive, and they're like, oh, I need to email. Like, all right, bet. Here's the email. Fucking 5 minutes later, like, hey, you sent the email? They're like, yeah. I go, hey, DJ, he sent the email. They pull it
Zero
up. Yeah,
attachment.
I got an email, but they ain't saying nothing.
Right. So we just sent it with this song, but this song is probably it's probably my favorite. I made all this up on acoustic, and then we went in, and this is one of those songs that just fell together, dude. I think
Yeah.
in one
One night.
session.
One night.
It was what it needed.
It just went. Yeah, some we got to work at. This one just kind of flowed like it was supposed to be, you know.
Yep.
So just a little bit about it. I'll tell you since we're discussing things. So with this song, I was very unhappy in my current situation. And thank you. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Michael.
that. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
We so I was very unhappy, man, and I was almost toying with an imaginary, because I believe in output a lot, so I will not I do my very best to not damage my future karma, right? So I try to stay, even keel and everything. So I would never move in a way that would cause me harm in the future. In a right mind. So I would never act out like I was completely loyal, but man, my mind, I just had to like get into this imaginary place where I was in a different type of relationship, right? And that's kind of where this came from, was me and stuck in this. Well, the lyrics and the vocals in this came from me stuck in this situation, and I was just dreaming about this woman, something better, taking me to places I've never been.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is my favorite.
I'm excited, man. Like I said, I'm digging y'all's vibe. Like I said, I like a little bit of everything, but this is definitely Boss Lady's lane. She's more into the rocking stuff like that too. And Muggs, if Muggs is fucking with it, I tell everybody, man, when they come on the show, I give Muggs a hard time. But if Muggs is fucking with it, you on to something, because Muggs, he likes what he likes, man. He's into that trap rap, Juicy J vibes. Like that's Muggs, man. But if you can catch his attention and he rocking with it, you definitely ought to suck. Because I said, he rap's definitely his vibe. But it's just one of those things, man. Like I dig what y'all doing, and it's dope.
Yeah.
The
That's
chat
definitely.
it, man.
I would definitely give that some replay. Like I would listen. Like if Kenny, played that one night while we were drinking at the bonfire, like I wouldn't mind it, because there's some shit he plays where I'm like, Kenny, you're pushing it a little too much with this band, bro. I'm like, pull back a little bit, pull back.
Hit with some Lamb of God real quick.
It's like y'all too.
The other night, yeah.
We had to find the balance of what Scrappy and Muggs Money can handle before
Right. He'll hit you with that Lamb of God quick.
Yeah, man. Some of that death metal shit.
I was gonna say, I like Lamb of God, but it's one of those like 5 or 6 System of a Down songs in. I'm like, all right, we need to change it, or I'm going to fuck somebody up. Like I love System of a Down, don't get me wrong, but if we're 5, 6 tracks in, like I need to calm down, bro. We need to play some Nirvana, play some fucking Sublime, something, bro. Like
that's another thing that's kind of interesting is our musical stuff, like how we've created what we have. I am a straight up metal dude. Well, I grew up on blues. My dad was a blues guitar player.
Oh, okay.
So I jam out of a lot of pentatonic scales, stuff like that, and get a more feeling based playing. But then Nirvana, actually, funny enough, you're wearing the shirt, was one of my first favorite bands, because that was my era,
Smashing Pumpkins. Fucking time.
Yeah, Smashing Pumpkins was like my favorite band growing up. So I come from the blues country from my dad. Then I found a Metallica tape, and I put that Metallica tape in when I was about 12, or whatever, and that was it, dude. I was metal forever. Pantera was my favorite band of all time. Dimebag Darrell.
I was going to say R.I.P. Dimebag Darrell, fucking always and forever.
That was the man. So I was a Pantera freak, and obviously all metal, But then there's Dane, who was more rap, or whatever he was into. Grew up like a Michael Jackson, which I always liked, kind of pop too. But that Dane was, that's his lane. Hey, real hooks, real good at writing hooks. He's real good at writing hooks, but he liked that hook orientated.
Yeah.
I'm the metal. I like to shred and freaking chunk. Dude. And then we got Pat, who's the reggae guy.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah. Pat's, what, 311 or die. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bro,
buddy.
it's still super hard for me to hear you guys say and identify me with like these rock bands. Like I'm still looking for like, bro, don't you hear a little bit of hip hop in that thing, man? Just a little bit.
What's funny is though, like, and that's why I went with the like Five Finger, because I always got like, you can tell them dudes really respect old school hip hop too, like by the way they structure their bars and shit. And just dudes like aura about him, like the lead singer from fucking Five Finger. Like, you see that dude and you're like, I bet that dude fucking freestyles when he's at the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he radiates that. But yeah, man, I love it because again, like, you hear it, but you can tell, man, and I don't want to take like this. I'm not telling you, like, you were meant to do what you're doing, Bubba. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the hip hop and shit is dope, and you can hear it in your music. But I think vocally and just you, like, just this little bit I've talked to you and kind of knowing your personality, like, this is what you should be doing, bro. Like, and the lyricism and shit, you're gonna find a way where y'all are gonna be in the studio one day and fucking homie's gonna get over there on the guitar and it's gonna come out like some Rage Against the fucking Machine vibes.
Yeah.
And Pat's gonna fucking pick up some crazy drum line, and next thing you know, you're gonna be fucking spitting some Rage Against the Machine type bars with some crazy ass fucking rock hook with it, bro, because you have that hip hop orientation to you. But I really think
got
like
the voice.
this,
He's got the voice of that rock voice. Dude.
It resonates with you in this sound, man. Like, you really you're owning that shit for sure.
I have to remind him all the time.
Yep.
And I get it, bro. Like, I tell everybody, if I decide to stop fucking rapping, I want to have a band one day. Why? Because that's something I grew up on, and I want to get on stage and fucking rock out one time and just do some dumb shit. Why not? Like, it just looks like fun. Y'all can have all the fun.
There's nothing like the energy when you are actually playing instruments. And
oh yeah, I can imagine, dude.
And you guys meld together into this one entity.
Yeah,
I mean, there's nothing better.
There's no better feeling. No drug could ever do that.
And that's it. Like, I can only imagine because it's a euphoria, you know. Muggs, I'm sure, can speak to it too, like as an individual artist, just being on that stage. But I can only imagine being up there with my fucking brothers, rocking out, pouring out our fucking soul into some music. We spent hours to fucking create, and then looking out and just watching people fucking rock out and vibe out with you, man. Like,
that's it, man. There's nothing better, bro.
That's right.
But yeah, this is out of all our different influences, it's come together to this, you know.
And it makes me interested to see what you guys got in the future, because like I said, you guys are still early in the learning stages of finding each other's grooves and meshing together. It's like fucking 5 years from now, the shit that y'all are going to be creating, dude, it's going to be dope, because again, so many different styles and backgrounds that you guys have, and you've brought it all together, and it shows in your fucking music, like already. And you guys are still, you said you guys have all been doing this together how long now? A couple of years?
Almost 4.
Almost 4. So I mean,
almost 4.
And for a band, man, again, that's really, you got to cut that time in half, because like you guys said, y'all have, you know, your 1 week that y'all all designate, but reality is that's about it. I'm sure you guys have your extra jam sessions and shit that you can get in, but y'all are all individuals, like I said earlier, with lives, kids, fucking jobs, all that shit. So it's not like you're able to constantly every day. Yeah, I mean, if you're listening to music, me personally as an artist, you're working, you know, whether you're fucking, you know, making it or just taking it in. But at the end of the day, to actually sit down, all of you in the room, and create music like that, you're not able to do that, like, you know, individual artists and shit. So, you know, 4 years, you know, and cut that in half. So it's like, you guys are already fucking finding that pocket, man, where it takes a lot of guys, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years to finally mesh together, get those right sounds and those different styles together. So like I said, I'm excited to see what you guys have in store, man.
And it's constantly evolving too, you know, and growing. But all of our stuff kind of meshed together, and I think other side, when you play it, that's kind of
I was about to say, I'm excited to hear that shit. Go ahead, boss lady.
It could be on the radio, in my opinion. That's like a radio song.
It will.
Hell yeah.
I just also like to say you're welcome to send me any sneak peeks, you know, when I'll give you feedback. Anytime, you know, you have the email.
She be doing that to me too, man.
We got your messenger thing. Yeah,
I'll add you on Facebook.
Gang, gang.
Roll it.
Rolling.
over to the other side, baby. Nobody's around, just you and I. Show me how you come alive, baby. It's going down tonight. Watch everything around us fade to dust. It's like there's no one else on earth but us. You got me chain smoking your touch. Can't get enough of your love, and I can't look away. You're like a hurricane. You're the one. Bring me back for another run. What we started, I can't call.
Fuck.
Oh, wait, song.
Google. I'm a Misty. I like it too. That's why we had to start it over.
You got King Kong in the building himself.
Take me over to the other side, baby. Nobody's around, just you and I. Show me how you come alive, baby. It's going down tonight. Watch everything around us fade to dust. It's like there's no one else on earth but us. You got me chain smoking your touch. Can't get enough of your love, and I can't look away. You're like a hurricane. You're the one. Bring me back for another run. What we started, I can't call it, but I'm having fun. That fire in your eyes takes me to the other side tonight. Take me to the other side tonight. Take me over to the other side. Ain't no simple way to summarize lately. This feeling when you come to mind. So take me with you for another ride, baby. Watch everything around us fade to dust. It's like there's no one else on earth but us. You got me chain smoking your touch. Can't get enough of your love. I can't look away. You're like a hurricane. You're the one. Bring me back for another run. What we started, I can't call it, but I'm having fun. That fire in your eyes takes me to the other side tonight. Take me to the other side tonight.
Hell yeah. Like how you switched up the drums and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that drops. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Dude, that song is got to be, I think, all of our favorites. I take my daughter to school in the morning. She's 5, and every morning when we get heading down the street, she says, "Daddy, put on Other Side." And yes, baby, boom, and we play it, and she loves it. So I know if she loves it, then everyone else is gonna love it too.
Yeah.
Misty asked, where you guys from? You're from Florida, right?
Yes,
Obviously, because I perform at your venue from time to time.
Right here in Largo, Florida.
Yeah. That's
Gang,
right.
gang.
We're gonna do a album release party soon, and along with the video drops and all that. We're just trying to clean up, get the final edits done. But we're super excited to show you guys. So
Yeah, I enjoyed that, man.
Yeah, we'll release them. We'll release all our stuff, to all the streaming platforms. Heartwork. And it's one word, Heartwork. And we got the YouTube.
we got YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. If you want to find us quick, just put Heartworks Rome or Heartworks Soar. It'll pull up our channel. Subscribe and stay in touch and keep tuned in, and we're gonna keep feeding you more. So
Yeah, definitely. We're just all that final edits, final mixes. But once we get over this hump of getting all those done, the stuff in the future will be much smoother, much faster. We had a lot of parts we had to work out and everything, but we're pretty much there. It's been a lot of work, but we got everything in line so far. So up to this point. But yeah, if you type in Heartwork Soar, SOAR, or Heartwork Rome, that'll bring it to the channel. For some reason on YouTube, you just type in Heartwork, it doesn't bring it up. So either Heartwork Soar or Heartwork Rome, and then we'll get that figured out as well too. This is this is the start. This is the beginning. So
I was gonna say, what do y'all use for distribution? If you don't mind me asking.
DistroKid. We got DistroKid set up.
So what y'all need to do, whoever, if y'all got like a group email or whatever, go through eventually and create a page like for YouTube with that email, and then there's a setting in DistroKid. I can't remember exactly how, but you go in there and then you'll be able to link your distribution, like everything that you're releasing.
You got to claim your official artist page.
Yeah, and then that way it's not releasing like a topic page. It
merges your two channels to one.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we got Kenny. We got Kenny for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Mosey, you gotta help me, Mosey. You gotta help me out here.
I had to put Kenny on game about that.
Put him on game, bro. We gotta get, please.
No, we're just getting into it. So any advice, any tips, greatly appreciated.
Oh yeah, man, I get it, bro. We all had to start somewhere, and it's one of those things. Like if you don't know, you don't, and then those topic pages. It's cool, that it helps with when you're releasing shit. But yeah, being able to merge it like that, then
it took me like 8 months to figure that shit out, man. I'm like, why do I have 2 pages, man? I'm like, why can't they be one? And then I just Googled, and it's like you got to claim it through DistroKid. It takes like 5 minutes, man, but. Yeah,
so those two different pages of what on YouTube? You mean?
Like, say when you upload a song to Distro, it automatically goes to your YouTube topic page, and say you have like an original YouTube page with 400 subscribers, it merges your topic page with your original YouTube page to make it all one. So your music's not dropping just on your topic page.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what that is?
Yeah. We're gonna hook that shit up.
Yeah, we'll get it all set.
Kenny.
Yeah, because like if you go to YouTube and you look next to certain artists' names, like they'll have a little music note next to their name on their YouTube. That means they've claimed their official artist page and shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll have to put Kenny on game for that for y'all.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. It's all coming soon.
It's all part of it, man.
I would say Rome with the video will be ready at least by the end of January. Our mix guy's coming back middle of January, and by then we'll have the video edits. So should be dropping by the end of January.
Hell yeah, man. That's what we like to hear.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I liked everything I heard.
Cool.
Yeah,
man.
I dig
Appreciate
it, man. I definitely like it, and I'm excited to see what y'all got in store.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And I
Lots more
changed the
stuff.
picture.
Cool.
I spelled it because if you look in the background, it's spelled like in 2 words. So that's why I spelled it in 2 words. But you said it was in 1 word, so I just corrected it.
It's perfect. Thank you.
So we'll
Yeah,
have
okay.
it changed
One
from
word.
8.
Yeah. One
Boss
word. Yeah.
lady's
That's
on
perfect.
it.
Awesome. Miss Luck, did you like that song? Other Side?
Oh, yes.
Cool.
I liked it a lot.
All
Shit, I
right.
like them all, man. And
Yeah,
like,
they were all
like I
dope.
said, I'm a hard critic to fucking please when it comes to that type of music because that's not my lane. But yeah, I definitely would give that shit some replay value.
Facts.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all
Thank you.
definitely, like I
Appreciate
said, I'm looking forward to seeing what y'all got in the future, man. Y'all are all dope. I appreciate you guys coming on, and
Absolutely.
y'all keep killing it, man, for sure. Like I said, keep up with us and fucking keep us updated. And anything you want to send Boss Lady to share, or, you know, like I said, I don't know. I'll have to get all y'all socials and shit, man. Like I said, because fucking I play music and shit all the time in other spots too, man. So I got rock fans and fucking a little bit of everything. So, you know, like I said, anything I can do to help share y'all out, I definitely dig it. So I'll play it myself. So it's one of those things, you know, I'll happily share it around with other people because I know people that'll vibe out with it.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
appreciate that. At the moment, right now, what we got going is the Heartwork on Facebook. And we are in the process. We're gonna get Instagram going and all that. We got personal Facebook pages right now. He's what, Dane Vincent. Mine's
If you
Bernard.
send me the links you want promoted, I'll
Yeah, I was
post
just
them on
saying,
the
send them
page.
to Boss
on
Lady.
our-
We can share them on
our
the
post.
page.
Okay, for sure. Perfect.
Yeah, we'll do
And
Yeah,
it.
get
we'll
your
send you
text
the
on.
links when we're done talking. We'll send you the links on Messenger or whatever. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
she'll get them all out there for you and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, thanks
Well,
for
I
having
have
time, guys.
trying to get hold of the manager to get the links and stuff before.
Yeah.
Canton,
Yeah.
paging Mr. Canton.
Y'all hear
Yeah.
that? That was the sound of somebody getting thrown under the bus.
But let's
He
just hope he
texted
has
me.
his
He said,
playlist
"Don't
ready,
do that."
his homework.
That's all love. I love Kenny. Kenny, my dog, man.
That's
That's
right,
right.
man.
Sure.
That's right.
That's
He's
right.
solid.
He's another one, man. Bernie ran him off. Kenny was trying to play bass, man.
Shit,
He
he
ran
plays.
him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
I was gonna say I know
First
Kenny
show,
plays
no?
bass, so I didn't want to bring nothing up about it, but
No, he played
Well,
our first
see
show
the
with
private
us.
chat.
Kenny played
Uh,
our first show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there for a minute. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
But
it was an honor, man. Thank you guys for having us, and until next
yeah,
time, man. Y'all
it's
have
nice
a
to
great
meet
night.
y'all, man. Because like I
Yeah,
said,
nice
I
to meet you
performed
too,
at y'all
brother.
venue
Absolutely.
plenty of times, man. But I've never really met anybody who actually owned it. So
hell
I
yeah.
might have, but I've always been wasted. So it's always a good time though at your venue. But yeah, you're definitely
Cool.
onto something here. You're off to a good start with this music. Like I said, I don't give thumbs up to music oftenly in that lane, but yeah, I fuck with all that shit.
Cool,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Thank you.
bro.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Appreciate y'all.
Once we get all the links together and get all our stuff up and running, anytime you guys want to talk, hang out, man. We're more than welcome to, more than happy to come on and let y'all know what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We appreciate it, man. Well, once
All right,
again,
man.
thank you guys for coming on. Everybody in the chat, we appreciate y'all fucking tuning
Yeah.
in. And
Yeah.
we'll see y'all Saturday.
All right.
All
See
right,
ya.
guys.
All right.
Guys,
Thank
thank
you.
you for letting us pop your cherry.
Brought 'em
Thank
all
you.
right.
Thank you. All right, guys.
See
All
ya.
right, y'all stay blessed.
All
See ya.
right.
A whole lot of gang.